by.
No, guys.
Like the guys going live on Facebook.
Yeah, just Facebook first. Just try it out. Don't worry. I'm gonna switch this off.
Hey guys, what do you think about this lighting? Too dark.
No, just now was better.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, I just realized I'm wearing Malaysia flag.
All right, guys. Do you think we should share slides? I actually have slides.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hold on.
IG first.
Like this. Then later on, I would hit. Okay, which one is better? This one. This one will be later when I introduce them.
I think this is yeah, this is fine. Both of you guys.
Okay. Yeah. All right. For those of you who wait, where should I look at the camera? I should look at this, right? Everybody still sees this, right? Okay. Hi everyone. Good evening. If you guys are watching me on Facebook Live and you're wondering what's going on, this is a brand new show. I would say that this is a mixture of education and entertainment. Obviously, many of you today are kind of stuck at home because of the lockdown and because of the movement control order. So me and my best friend, Arthur, wave your hand.
Hello.
Okay, so we decided to start this show called #HomeButNotAlone, where we're going to be inviting very interesting personalities to share with you how stay home can still be fun and productive. We are actually going on Zoom webinar, so the main audience is actually on the webinar, but I thought it would be very cool for you guys to come and watch as well. And I promised you I will also be interacting with you over here, okay? So stay where you guys are. Let me know where you're from as well. I'm going to draw my attention back to the Zoom webinar for a short while, okay? All right, guys, we're going to go live. Philip, can you help me? How do we go live? We're going to go live on the Zoom right now.
Conversation, and then you can listen to my answers as well. Hey, Jess Ray.
Hey, you go live, then while I check my Facebook.
Okay, lighting here is big, like.
Okay, guys, gentlemen, we are live on our Zoom as well. So, yes, we have 9 participants who just came in. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Hello.
Hi. You should be able to see all of us, the 4 gentlemen. Myself, Preston. We also have Daniel Fong with us.
Hello.
Right. Philip, how do we, I want to see everybody. How do I do that? All right. Okay, so for those 15 of you who came in on time, welcome to #HomeButNotAlone. We're going to be starting in a couple of minutes. And it would be very cool if you guys can introduce yourself. Let us know where you're from, what's your name, so you can play with the chat box. You should be able to see a chat box below. You can type and let us know where you're from, right? Which country are you from? And also your name as well.
Right, yeah, we have, hi, Melvin.
Let's see who's on.
First one is from Singapore.
Melvin from Singapore.
Yeah,
Singapore represent. All right, guys, just to let you know, we have 71 people watching us right now on Facebook.
And hello to all the 71.
And hello to all the Facebook fans.
Hello.
Hi.
I think it's a bit faster.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can see all of you guys here right now. Yeah.
A lot of people are still on Facebook.
So we have Edwin from Singapore. We have Malo from Philippines. Yeah. Darren from Malaysia.
We have Darren from Malaysia. Hello. Malaysia bowling.
Malaysia. Wait, yeah. Today, who's the Malaysian representative, right? So we have Arthur and Daniel from Malaysia, and Preston and myself from Singapore. Yo. So those of you who just came in on Zoom, do say hi. We'll love to get to know you. And you can play around with the Zoom function. So for those of you who are new to Zoom, this is going to be really fun for you because you get to learn how to use Zoom today as well. So leave us a hi. We have Jocelyn Chan. Jocelyn, where are you from?
Hello.
Which country are you from? We have Kim.
Hi, Enro.
Kenny.
Oh, we have another representative from Malaysia. Yes. Hi, Kenny. Why do I say representative?
You take care of the people.
Yes, right? Yeah. Hello, Kenny.
I'm gonna say hi to the people on Facebook, right? So hi Remy, hi Vion, hi Amy. Yes, Amy, you can actually log on to Zoom if you have the
hi,
special
Amy.
Zoom link.
Hooray, from Brunei.
You can actually go log
Lovely
on
to
Zoom.
see.
If you
And we have Sukanta from India, James from Philippines, Serene from Singapore, Irene from Malaysia, MF from Hong Kong. Hey guys, we got people from Hong Kong watching us. Leho, Leho. Chin Fang, hello. And James from Gata as well. So Arthur, why not you do us the honor of introducing this show? What's this show all about?
All right. First and foremost, Eric and I would like to say thank you everyone on Zoom call live right now, and also to all on Facebook Live on Eric's page. Thanks for coming and joining us as our very first pilot episode of Home But Not Alone. Yeah. This is so exciting, right? Like, it's a virtual world we're living in right now. Oh my God. I mean, we really need the physical connection with human beings. But the whole idea of us as bringing this show, it's first, I think, many of my friends actually started getting bored, and also can't wait to really go outside, especially the extroverts, right? Like, Eric and I can totally relate to it, resonate to it. What we're going
trying.
Anyway, Singapore has just only been a couple of days. It's can you believe Malaysia? We have entered already, I think, the 13-day, 12-day.
Oh my God, I can't imagine.
13 days, it's like full self-isolation over here. Restricted from going out, and people are starting to get bored, but I really think that, like at this time, right, this gloomy and also depressing times, that people are slowly giving up hope, being traumatized and really depressing. There's a lot of problems and struggles that people are facing. So I was just thinking, like Eric and I, why not? It's a good time right now for all of us to remind each other to really learn, laugh, live, and also love ourselves, most importantly. I think it's very important as a self-care to be taking place during these trying times. But what's more important, right, to really add elements on it, right? I mean, like, this is only that, Eric and I talk about. Hence, we thought about inviting, there's only this much we can talk about. Hence, we thought of like, to add on more spiciness to it, why not we bring some personality, interesting personalities from various industries, and to be actually sharing insights, to come aboard. And I believe there's no other better way to really kick off fitness and also sports and health segment. And hence, that's why we have our two guests tonight.
Yes, Arthur. And so for those of you who just join us, so we have about 66 people on Facebook right now with us, and also the rest of the folks on Zoom. I think the whole purpose of us doing this show is to make sure that our time spent at home can still be fun, fulfilling, and productive. So in the coming episodes, we'll be inviting chefs, we'll be inviting comedians, singers, yoga masters, even hobbyists to teach you how to make the best out of stay home, right? So today we have with us very, very special guests, one from Singapore and one from Malaysia. So we're going to let them introduce themselves, okay? So shall we start with Preston? Come on, Preston, all yours.
Hi, Rick.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. So thanks for inviting me. First off, Eric and Arthur, for letting me join your first show, all right, on the Home But Not Alone. So anyway, guys, just to introduce myself, I believe many of you have seen Eric's posting about me as well. So I'm actually a fitness coach in Singapore, and I'm also I'm quite active on social media, on Instagram, TikTok, and stuff like that. So what else can I share about myself? So I actually started off my journey as a very scrawny kid, and then I became chubby. So I kind of like went through the whole transformation thing, and today I help people transform their bodies, and including helping Eric to transform.
Oh my God, I'm so shy. I was hoping you don't say it.
So that's me, and you can see my picture somewhere on the post.
There. We have a very nice picture of Preston. And if you guys think this is not enough, I literally worship him. So I have him as my home background too.
You can see, like, Eric arms, right, was nothing close like that, Like, look at that, like months of workout, right? And so this is how Eric has transformed. Right now, you got to see some shape, right?
Yeah, Eric.
Wow, Eric, you really idolize your PT so much.
Yeah, there's a saying, right? Everything is created twice in this world. First in your mind, then in your reality. So if I keep seeing this enough times, maybe my body will transform, right? Okay, enough about Preston. Shall we hear from Daniel? Daniel, where are you? Come, tell us more about
Right.
yourself.
Ooh.
Hi, everybody. I'm
Daniel.
Daniel Fong. Well, first of all,
Same
thank you.
surname, by the way. Same surname. We share the same surname.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
now that you mentioned,
Feng
yes, we
Jia.
have the
That's
same
Feng
surname.
Jia. Okay,
And
tell us more
thanks
about
for having
yourself.
me on this show.
Most
Well,
welcome.
I'm an actor, I'm a singer, and I love fitness very much. So I'm glad to be invited for the fitness segment. It means that whatever I'm doing with fitness did make an impact. So thank you very much.
100%, 100%. And you guys should go check Daniel out. He just released a new song on his Instagram, and we'll tell you how to stay in touch with Daniel in a short while, okay? So
Right.
now I have to start the first question. I'm going to speak up for my fam in Singapore, right? This is, I think our government is really very wise. They did not kind of launch an immediate instant lockdown. It's quite a gradual lockdown. Guys, remember how like sometimes you need to pull your hair. What's that thing that you guys go through?
Wax.
Like, what's that waxing, right?
Waxing,
Brazilian
yeah.
waxing. There are two ways to do it. One is to slowly tear, and the other way is just yank it off you. I think Singapore's approach is to do a slow, and I tell you something, we're getting very anxious because entertainment centers are closed. We are discouraged from going to shopping centers, which means most of the time we are kind of stuck at home. And there's this whole 1 meter social distancing. And if you know Singapore very well, we are really good with deterrence. So we will be fine if we cross that 1 meter boundary. So Malaysians, Arthur and Daniel, could you guys share with us some tips? How do you stay sane when you're stuck at home all the time?
Dan, you can go first, Dan.
I'll
Yeah.
go first. All right. So the first thing that went through my mind, because I'm such a gym junkie, so the first thing that went through my mind was that, how am I going to gym right now? I actually messaged a few gyms, including some sponsors, and asked them, "Are you guys actually open during the lockdown?" Actually, one of them came back and said, "Yeah, we're open throughout the 2 weeks." I'm like, "Okay, done." But little did I know that the day before the lockdown, she actually messaged me and said that, "Sorry, we're closed."
Oh, shit.
So it's like, okay, so I guess it's home workout from now on. And I don't usually do home workouts, body weight workouts. I think Preston could agree with that. We see medals, we do weights.
Yeah.
So it's new for me as well. I wouldn't say new. I would say like it's a different ball game. You need to have different workouts, different repetitions to actually hit the body parts, the muscles you want to build. You're worried about losing gains. You're worried about getting fat at the same time. So there's a lot of things you worry about. So I guess like if you're talking about workout, like for chest, we have push-ups, we have variations of push-ups. Legs, we have like squats, lunges, and think off. But the problem is back. If you don't have a pull-up bar, you can't go to the park. That's a bit bad.
So you're gonna show us later, right? How do you still do all these home workouts?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna show you guys.
How about Arthur? I mean, I
Yeah.
know you are like a big party guy like me. How do you survive staying at home 24/7?
You know, Eric, that's also so true. Like, you know, what you just said. Like, I think Malaysia and Singapore are very similar, you know, but, you know, at least Singapore, right, has some leniency. Like, you know, when the government first announced, you guys can still hang out with a group of 10 people, not more than 10 people, right?
Yeah, less than 10.
And I know that, you know, it's slowly just going to restrict, you know, but for Malaysia, immediately, so, you know, it was just like 2 days actually to be, in fact, it's only just within 1.5 day of preparation, literally just total lockdown. You know, we have 1 day of full preparation to really getting all the chores and errands done. And we only left on the very day itself. So 17th of March, it was announced. And when he left on 16th, it was announced. 17 is a full amount of preparation for us to really get all the chores and errands done. And then 18 is was a full movement
Control.
control. You see, like MCO, and it's one of its kind, right? It's not even like a lockdown or like.
But wait, is it strict? Is it really strict? Or actually, you can still go out?
And then I mean, like we can go out, but it just got as stricter as the time goes by. Like right now, okay, like in the beginning, like entire family members can still go out, probably maybe hitting the essential services. But then as time goes by, like only the head of the home only allows a girl to go out. And then after that, it becomes slowly like, even like yesterday, grocery right now, so you have to queue up. And we have to queue up exactly like even 1 meter apart. So groceries are actually limiting number of people in the groceries. But I was still like, Singapore gyms are still allowed, so you have to hit the
Yes.
gym.
No. I have to clarify. So it just happened only 2 nights ago. I was gymming in the evening, and there was actually a limit to just 9 people in the gym. So I
Oh,
was
that's so
definitely
good.
not allowed.
Oh, Daniel
So,
Preston would
yeah.
love it.
So I went to the other gym, and they allowed 20 people, but I was the 22nd guy. So I had to actually wait outside, like me waiting outside a club. It's the first time I ever have to wait for me to gym, you know, and I had to because it's transparent glass window, right? So I was literally just staring at everybody just so that they can like finish their gym, so that they can like let me be my turn, right? Like a bit like food court, you know how you have no seats and you stare at them eat, and then hopefully they get a hint that they have to eat faster. It's quite lame.
Exactly.
So I think we need home workouts, man.
So it's really happening around, like, it's just so
Yeah.
weird, so bizarre, so, to be actually standing outside a long queue at every grocery store right now.
Yes.
And our beloved government of Malaysia has just announced there will be stricter restrictions from the second phase of our movement.
Wait, what do you mean by stricter? It's not strict enough.
There's a whole entire list, but one of it that I can remember profoundly is, of course, it's like now all the essential services are actually only within a certain period of time. So what I know that groceries are now open until 8 p.m. So it was opening until 9 p.m. and now it's opening until 8 p.m. Actually, not that strict lah, but some of the services open until 6 p.m. They're cutting down people. Their roadblocks are all around 114 tolls across nationwide. So it's quite crazy, right? Like I think so. Malaysia is also like slowly and steadily mentally torture you.
Hi, Queenie from Hong Kong, and Fanny. Fanny, where are you from? Someone just said that in my country, everybody is on lockdown. We can only go out to buy food or medicine. Oh my God. Where are you from? Are you from Philippines or Indonesia? How about Queenie from Hong Kong? Like, how's the lockdown situation in Hong Kong? Do you guys get to go out? Because from what we hear about Malaysia, I think you guys are very strict, right? You can only tapao, right? You can only buy food back home. You can only do grocery shopping. No more fitness, no more gym. No more running. You cannot go out and run as well.
Someone was caught by the police, actually, was fined, if I'm not mistaken, 12,000 ringgit just for running around the park.
He should have run faster than a police officer.
I guess not.
And the place I'm staying, 11 people, actually got fined, got summoned. So this place I'm staying, right, a lot of expats, and they love jogging. I mean, to be honest, at the very beginning, is that when you first announced, I actually did jog 8 kilometers around my residence because it was still so vague, right? And then I realized it's like, okay, I think when I posted that up, on my Instagram, everybody started commenting, why are you outside? Like, why are you,
these days, every outing, right? Even like yesterday, badminton, I have to declare, there's less than 10 of us. Because I tell you something, people love to whistleblow and love to report. I mean, nothing wrong with that, but it's just, I can see how people are always constantly on the lookout. Like they will count the number of people at your table, just to make sure that you don't break the rules. In fact, in Singapore, there is random checks. So people will just check on the entertainment spots, just to make sure that you don't sit on a cross and that, KTV rooms are officially closed and you cannot have secret gatherings. So like in Malaysia, are you able to do house parties? Like as long as less than 10 people, can you do that?
Less than 10, I'm not quite sure. I would call that as a gathering, but there is a case in JB. I just saw the news. They were having a house party as well. So it was involved with drugs and everything. And they were actually both drugs and for illegal gathering of more than a certain amount of people.
That's two things.
Yeah, that's stupid. But wait, how do people catch them? They were very noisy, is it?
I think, like you say, like we have whistleblowers. And I think it's just everybody's, like when we were kids, we were in the classroom, all students, we always would check out, hey, the naughty student, like, hey, teacher, this kid is doing something, and that's applying to everybody right now. And we actually have someone that I heard from a friend of mine.
Yeah.
She didn't wear a mask.
Yes.
So she was just no, that was actually Arthur, yeah. You didn't wear a mask, right? And you were about to enter your elevator and the guy just said, could you take the next?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So like, I was just being asked, to like, oh, can you not enter the elevator?
Yeah.
So like in a condo that I stay, people are just so paranoid right now. So the paranoia levels, has taken to a whole new level.
Wait, so you must wear a mask, or it's just that guy? That guy was just.
Probably now it's compulsory in Malaysia. You got to wear a mask, and then you got to wear gloves as well. So now all grocery stores are giving out gloves at the same time.
Oh my God, guys,
Oh
you're
my God.
scaring us.
So I think Singaporeans, honestly, you guys that just went through a partial lockdown or whatever you want to call it, a movement control order. I know you guys have amazing places for self-quarantine, but trust me, it's just a matter of time that there will be more restrictions there.
I reject
That's a part, Singapore.
How about staycations? Like we Singaporeans are kind of, at least my friends, we're all looking out for potential staycations to go to. Is that also not allowed in Malaysia?
I think that is fine. You could stay in a hotel or something, but you still can't get out of the hotel. I think you could just stay in your room. So it's pretty much living the same as your place, just that you're paying. So it's damaging to your wallet and your brain as well.
You know,
Yeah.
what was very interesting, we have people talking to us right now on Facebook, and we're going to do a special shout out to Wayne as well, who's on the chat. So someone from Hong Kong, she's saying that Queenie, she's saying that gyms and cinemas are shut down in Hong Kong, but KTV is not. Very strange.
Very weird.
Strange. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, but well, and Elaine has a point though. She says that people get paranoid because the total death rate is increasing, right? So and Mello is saying that here in Manila, I think Mello is saying something. Let's take a look at Mello. So wait, where's Mello? Mello is here in Manila. We can only go out to buy the essentials. Like in Malaysia, the queue is so long in the grocery. They let people shop batch by batch. So you have to wake up early if you want to get in first in line. Oh my God.
And even Eric, to draw attention back, there are few of our guests who actually took the initiative. First is to list down the whole entire second phase. I mentioned that it's more restricted.
Can you read it to us?
Shout out to Wayne Cole, to even everyone on Facebook. So there's actually new opening hours starting from 1st April. So we called it the second phase of our movement control order. So hypermarkets is open until from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eatery outlets is 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Food delivery 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Petrol stations also is from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Public transport right now it's a bit weird timings, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then it's like probably a long break, and then 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. God knows why. And then after that, even e-hailing is it's only available from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
So what's e-hailing?
Like Grab, Grab taxi.
Are you guys able to order Grab food?
We are able to. We are able to. Wow. From Malaysia, price of face mask control at 150. Hooray! This is a big shout out, a big achievement to Malaysians.
So you know what, Arthur, if there's something that we come to a conclusion for is we're going to be spending a lot of time at home, right? And why not let's hear from our participants. Let's hear from the people, the 70 plus of you, 78 of you on Facebook. Let's hear from the 43 of you on Zoom right now. Could you share with us what's one thing interesting that you have done at home? I mean, besides working and besides exercising, were there interesting things that you have done that help you pass time that you and I could also start doing? Anything? Maybe Preston first. Maybe we'll start with the four of us. Yeah. While we wait for the rest of them to reply us. Okay. Actually, the replies are coming already. So Aham is saying spring cleaning. Betsy is saying cooking and reading. Joycelyn is learning back my music. Melvin is watching YouTube videos.
Maybe could you share what sort of music are you learning, Joycelyn? And Melvin, what sort of videos? Probably you want to share more, so we could give a shout out to everybody.
I love this one, the one on Facebook. Tracelyn Tan says childhood coloring.
Oh, that's nice.
Queenie Chan says virtual board games. And Lucas Chen is so right, so on point. He says everyone is becoming a chef these days. It's so true.
And a baker too.
I'm seeing a lot more cooking videos, right? And we have baking, cooking, studying. Wayne says learning how to use Zoom is definitely another one. Irene Go says, I finally learned how to do video editing. Someone says getting in touch with people that you've always wanted to but neglected for age. So a lot of catching up.
I think that's so important. What Wayne said, right, guys, is I think it's so important. I think with this as a restriction that's taking place, actually, I'm so thankful and grateful. And due to this, right, I'm actually texting my parents, people who I really love. And especially like my mom, because she's so naggy all the time. But it is naturally right. When you start feeling the whole gratefulness and being
Yep.
thankful, eventually your actions will just eventually seamlessly take over. And I'm actually just texting them every day because it's like you have the amount of time. So I think that's so true, yeah. So thanks, Wayne. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Yenro is saying cooking, piano, challenge, advanced yoga. Hint, hint. I know that Daniel Fong has been slightly getting more and more active on TikTok, right? So,
Oh
you
yeah.
notice something, a trend? People are spending more time on TikTok as well.
I think TikTok, it's
Coming from the seafood.
before this, I actually saw a lot of TikTok videos, a lot of Douyin and stuff. I told myself that I'm never going to be one of them. I'm never going to do this. But little
Until
do you
COVID
know,
came along.
until COVID came along, not actually a month before that. So I was quite well prepped for COVID, I suppose. So I tried, and it was fun. It was stupid, but it was fun. And my friends around me, they are playing it as well. So we were doing some. I'm just starting with the simple ones with the face expressions. Then maybe next one I'm gonna try something different. I don't know. I gotta learn from Preston. I heard
Wait. Let's do this. Okay, audience participation time. Do you guys want to see Daniel Fong do a TikTok video right now? Let him do a face expression. Do you guys want to do
That's
that?
right.
Yes. Reply on the chat
Dance
box.
movement, man.
Wayne is like, yes. The people on Facebook, do you guys want to see Daniel Fong do a TikTok video right now? Daniel, you better stand by. Do the face expression. Stand by your music, okay? I buy you time, okay?
All right.
Good luck to you. The people on Zoom are going crazy right now. They're like, yes! Like with a million yeses and s's. Yes, Edwin saying, do it, Daniel.
That's right, yes. So Daniel has been doing a lot of TikToks and videos with his facial
People on
expressions. We
Facebook are
haven't really
going
quite
crazy.
seen the
Check out
dance
the
movement
emoticons.
yet.
Can you see the emoticons?
So if you guys want to see Daniel start dancing instead of using his face, expand extend his face.
Yeah.
So far he showed the hideous ones, right?
So Daniel, let's do it.
One.
You did one on Instagram recently, right?
Yeah.
A very nice, there's a cute song, and then you did this. Why not you do
Can I
that
do
one?
that
for us?
again?
Yeah. Okay. We'll let you stand by the music. Okay. We'll talk to Preston first. So Preston, how about you? What do you do right now? Like how you? I have not seen you for 2 weeks already. What have you been doing at home?
Actually, right, I think we are very privileged, or maybe we are like not in panic mode yet. So for Singaporeans, I think generally speaking, we still can go out. So I still go out because I go and train my clients, But otherwise, instead, apart from just going out to train my clients, I actually pretty much stay at home. So right now,
No
I'm actually,
social life.
yeah, actually not much going out already actually, because a lot of us actually are refraining from going out. Like even sometimes when I go to the mall to just buy some groceries, I buy groceries and I get back home already. At least for now, at least. I mean, you want to play your own personal responsibility, not to, put yourself at risk and everything.
Yeah.
Especially if today you don't stay alone, you stay with your family and everything. So I mean, I'm a bit more aware, at least for now. And just the other day when I still go to the gym, all right, but I'm thinking of transitioning to home workouts already. So just the other day when I went to the gym, I actually wore a mask to go to the gym, right? And everyone's looking at me like I'm that weirdo. Why is that guy wearing a mask? But I think at the end of the day, you just want to protect yourself. You want to protect the people that you're going to be mingling with.
Yep.
So otherwise, I think pretty much, just doing my thing at home. I'm actually gonna plan some content for my followers and everything. So it's gonna be pretty awesome. So
I guess it's not a bad thing. If anything, what I'm hearing from all of you is that, and even from all the people who are on Zoom and on Facebook, this whole COVID-19, as much as unpleasant as it is, it's forcing us to do the things that we have been putting back for a long, long time, especially human connection. So,
I mean, I just got to add on there. When I think this whole COVID is, took place, right? Do you guys feel like, it was like a stop button, like a reset button is all of a sudden, for all of us? And here we are, feeling so clueless as to how are we going to possibly even do that? Everything starts as, to seem to move so slow. Clock is taking so slow. But once when you take a step back, right, and really just reflect on everything, it feels like it's a moment for you, to reflect why really the universe is doing this to us. And I think that's the moment that we're like, we start feeling thankful and grateful for everything that we have. We still have a roof above us, food that we can order, from order e-hailing, right?
Yep.
I mean, really, it's compared to, I was just reading about this India right now, like daily wage, and people are still finding ways as to how to survive the next day, making ends meet, So I think really it's just so important, right? Yeah. And to really just to be appreciative of what we have right now.
Daniel, We're
Yeah.
ready for you.
Oh, you ready for me? Okay.
Yes. Music time, everybody. Let's go. Woo!
I'm gonna do
Preston,
this
you're
song.
next. Okay, we'll challenge you to do something. Okay, go. Go, Daniel, go.
This is 2002. I'm pretty sure Preston knows what it is. So it's about face changing. It's quite cool. Let me try. It's been a while.
This is the time that where I'm going to Insta story.
And everybody on Facebook Live, give a heart button, okay? Give a heart button. Support Daniel. Like, keep pressing. Spam the heart button, guys.
So after I recorded the video, so I sent it to you guys.
Okay, cool. We'll
Okay.
watch it.
Let's
Ready?
see. All right. I think I did it the wrong thing. I became tough, man. You guys,
You see, guys, there's no perfection, right? We always think Daniel is.
Taking few attempts in order to get a perfect one.
So it's actually normal, right? We always thought that all these people, like, you know, they do it one cut and it's done. Okay, Daniel, again.
Try again, yeah.
Hey, everybody point. Hey, after everybody, Preston point at Daniel like this. No, not point at Daniel. No, Preston, you need to point on your left. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, everybody's screen is different, like I forget it.
Right.
Oh, Daniel, good job, man. You got a lot of fans on Facebook right now. You see all the hearts.
Awesome start.
Oh. Okay, now anyway, one of the things that I was telling Arthur is that charades are gonna get more and more popular, right? This game heads up, you know, because wait, can we hear?
Yep.
Arthur,
Yeah,
we can't
charades
hear
are
you.
getting more famous. Yeah, because of this app House Party, like I'm sure everybody is downloading that right now, apart from Zoom.
Yeah, my friends are introducing charade to me. Like old games like win, lose, and draw, tic-tac-toe are all coming back in craze. So we are gonna do a challenge right now. It's Singapore team versus Malaysia team. Okay, so those of you back at home, you guys can try this next time when you get on a Zoom call with your friends. You can try. So prior to this program, we already prepared 10 words. Daniel, you're gonna team up with Arthur. Your theme is what? We will be giving you 10 words, and the topic is, what is that topic, Preston?
Our topic is food for them.
Food. Okay, Preston, could you send me the 10 words?
Yeah, it's actually
And, so that I would send it to Arthur. And then, okay, audience. So we need a little bit of audience participation. Attendees, the 37 of you on Zoom, we're going to give you some airtime. So Daniel and Arthur is going to team up to beat me and Preston. So could you guys suggest who do you want as the guesser? Do you want Daniel as the guesser or you want Arthur as the guesser? Go. All right. And then, okay, Jocelyn is saying Daniel. Wayne is Daniel. Okay, I see 3, 4 Daniel. So okay, people on Facebook, we will give you a chance to vote later on for me and Preston. Okay. All right. So Arthur, I'm gonna send the 10 words to you, and Daniel, you're gonna guess. Okay. And Philip, can we time? So we're gonna see how long you take to finish 10 words. Huh? Okay. Are you ready?
Actually, we have predicted the rules very accurately as well. Like,
yeah, so Arthur, I'm going to send you the 10 words right now.
Yep.
And the theme is healthy food. Healthy food, okay? Ready? And go!
Okay, so Daniels, the thing that wears you put, like you have all different flavors, and then powder, and then after you put in just to really build up your muscles, so you can grow mass, so you can go lean.
A protein shake?
That's right, yeah.
Hey, ding dong, ding dong. Okay, good. 1 point. Go, keep going.
What goes well is with lychees when it comes to blended, this big, very big fruit.
Mint.
What they call, you have like what slush? Okay, you put vodkas, into what?
Watermelon.
That's right.
Watermelon.
Not so healthy, right? Yeah. So early in the morning, there's some crazy people, especially all the spin enthusiasts. They will eat, that stuff, that stuff, but without the yolk.
Egg white.
Yeah, that's
okay,
right.
fine. We'll give it to you. 3 points. Keep going.
Yeah.
You have 7 more seconds.
What is good is for literally when you have like 300 grams of red meat. Yeah, what does it call?
Time's up. Time's up. Time's up.
Nice.
How
Very good.
long is it anyway?
Okay, let's pause the music. Okay, you guys got 3 right. You got protein shake, watermelon, and eggs. Yeah. Okay,
How
now we're gonna
How
go
long
to
do we have?
Facebook.
Okay.
And so all my Facebook fam out there, the 90 plus of you right now, could you guys decide, do you want me or Preston to be the guesser? Me or Preston to be the guesser? Go. All right, let us know in the comment section below. And Arthur, what's the theme for your challenge?
That would be sports.
Oh dear, sports.
And we have came out with a very exciting and unheard list of sports.
Hey, that's not fair. We gave you so easy words. I mean, I don't
Well,
even
that's not too
understand.
bad.
Eggs is so easy. You just gotta say chicken come from what, right? It's so easy.
But there's
right?
only this much as your brain juices can be used, right? That's what happens after 2 weeks as a restriction. Is that's what happens, sir. You're using up a lot of creative juice. So,
Okay, so we're waiting
our
for
pollster says
people
Eric-
on Facebook to tell us what they want. So you guys got to bear with us on Facebook because Facebook lags a little bit. It's okay. The answers are out. So okay. All right. It seems like I'm going to be the guesser. So
Yep, looks like
oh
it.
my
So
God,
you're
Preston, I'm not very good at this. Okay, so
Oh my god, I'm not very good at like explaining stuff.
oh no, that's like a horrible combination. Okay, but anyway, we only need to get 4. Okay, we get 4 in 1 minute, we win.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, we got good
I
positive.
think you guys will lose, right? But
No,
wait,
after you have to send the words to Preston.
so I'm gonna send the words to Preston.
Yes,
If
you
I
have
know
Preston's telephone number. You don't have Preston's telephone
So
number.
I will private chat with him then.
How
Okay.
do you do that? Oh, okay.
How am I gonna do that? I can do that,
You
right?
can private chat. Just make sure I don't see it. Okay.
How?
Okay, wait now.
Okay.
Okay, while you guys do that, let me say hi to the people over there. Hi, Kelvin. Hi, Gerard. Hi, Thomas. Hi, everyone.
Thank you
welcome,
everyone
welcome.
for joining us. Okay, I have the 10.
Okay, you got a 10 already. Okay,
And
music
I think
faster
you
a little
guys-
bit. Okay,
you guys
Preston,
can
you
only
gotta speak
guess
louder.
one.
Okay.
Okay.
I think you guys can only guess one only, I
Okay,
think.
sports. Okay, ready?
Okay, wait,
I haven't seen it yet.
Wait.
Preston, you saw the words.
Okay.
I'm very nervous.
Best of luck, Preston. And I think you only can survive only after one.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay.
we have 1 minute.
So,
Let's
okay,
go.
are you ready?
Okay,
Ready?
and go.
Okay, so when it's cold, right, people go and do what? No,
Skiing,
it's a sport.
ice skating,
Yes, okay. So when you go, so sun, sand, what?
Beach,
Okay,
volleyball,
what?
beach
Yes,
volleyball.
okay, good.
Ding, ding.
All right, there you go. So it's basically right. You do this.
Boxing, Muay Thai,
No, in the water, in the
canoeing,
water. Okay,
kayaking.
close, but something else. Yes, okay, good.
Ding,
So
ding.
just recently, right, I went on the waters and then I
wakeboarding,
know something similar.
surfing, canoeing.
Yeah, good.
Okay,
So
yes.
what's this?
What is this? Bat, baseball.
Yep, got it. Okay, recently I went to barbecue. What did we do? Recently
Barbecue, we went to play
What did I bring?
skating.
Yes, but what?
Later.
What's it called? What's the act of it? What's the sport?
What? Roller skates, roller blades.
Oh no. Okay, actually you
Roller
kinda
skating.
skateboard,
Yeah,
right?
okay, 6.
Okay, so Eric, you go to the gym, right? Remember I teach you this exercise before?
Boxing,
To train the other
Right, 10.
gymming,
What's it?
tricep, pull, curl, bicep curl.
5, 4,
Yes! Tricep curl, you're out already lah. What's that? What's this?
Okay, tricep extension.
Damn! Hey, that's unfair. What kind of sport is that? It's not even a sport. Tricep extension is not a sport.
That one is
Oh, wait,
Daniel.
we
Daniel
got-
love it. Right?
Daniel love
that's
tricep
sport,
extension,
That's
huh?
definition of sports.
Triceps.
Yay, we won, Preston.
Yes, give me
Woohoo!
chance, anyone.
To be fair,
Okay, guys. Anyway, we've goofed around enough, and it's time to give some key takeaways for all the people that's following you guys. Could you share with us, Daniel and Preston, right? What are some cool workouts that we can do at home that can help us stay fit?
So Danny, want to take it away?
yeah, maybe I'll do some lower body workout. I think you can't run away from the basics, which are like squats, lunges, hip extension, but you can play around with them. For example, like lunges, you can do a Bulgarian lunge. That is really tiring. And you can actually play with your tempo as well. Like maybe you can go 1 1/4. So you go 1 rep down, and then you go up 1/4, and then you go back down and go back all up again. So it's small variation on your reps and the variation of that specific workout. And unless you have weights at home, which I don't have dumbbells and everything. So it's mainly 100% body weight.
I thought we got rice, right? Packet of rice.
And
Yeah,
water bottles.
Well, that's not going to be enough. Like, I think at the end is there are a lot of workouts you can do, but is it really effective? Because we're talking about resistance training. There are some workouts like there's one I did which is called Superman. That's actually pretty
Oh, yeah.
all right. So you pretty much lie down on the floor.
Are you able to show us?
Yeah.
Okay, show us. Yeah.
Probably.
So imagine I'm lying down on the floor right now. So my whole body is lying on the floor. So basically I stretch my arms forward and then I put it back and then I touch the back of my hand and I go back forward again. So maybe I do around like 20 reps of that. You can really feel your lats and a little bit of your traps. That's pretty good.
That's 2. Okay, great.
Yeah.
What else?
So Preston, anything you want to add on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Podcast?
So I think generally speaking, we kind of overthink it when we want to work out at home, right? So a lot of times, also one thing that most people do is they tend to randomly follow people's workout.
Yeah.
Sure, it makes you tired and everything, makes you sweat and everything, but like what Daniel said, is it the best for you or not? Is it effective or not? Because it's one thing to do a squat, but if it's too easy for you, how can you find ways to make it more difficult, right? Like Daniel mentioned as well, to do a more difficult variation like a Bulgarian split squat or Bulgarian lunge. So generally speaking, before you start anything, you need to understand what's your goal. So if your goal is just to keep active, generally any kind of workout works. But if your goal is to build muscle, you want to be a bit more specific. You want to choose proper exercises for you to train with. Just as when you go to the gym, you don't randomly choose any kind of exercises, right? Same thing when you're at home as well. Pick exercises that work for you, pick exercises that you like, and you can actually make it more difficult to make progress. So generally speaking, if I'll give you one exercise that you can modify, apart from just, maybe legs, right? Let's say for push-ups, or let's say, you go to the gym, you do bench press or you do chest flies for your chest, right? When at home, you can do a push-up variation, but instead of doing it from the ground, you can do it elevated. That's called a decline push-up, whereby, why don't I show you guys?
Yeah,
All right.
show us.
Okay, so to make it easier, all right? So for example, most of us, when we tend to do push-ups, we start off from the ground, all right? But instead of doing so, what you want to do is to actually get a chair or something, elevate yourself, and then automatically becomes a more difficult exercise, right? Because you're actually forcing your entire body weight or most of your body weight in front of you. So it makes it more difficult. So always find ways to challenge yourself and not just, do something that's too fancy or, too creative. Just keep it simple. That's what I do. Yeah, this is my tip for you guys.
Thank you. Is there anywhere they can go to watch you guys do workouts maybe? Maybe
Oh,
that
yeah.
would be a great way to learn.
Mm.
Like where can we go if we want to watch your workouts, Daniel?
Yeah, for me, I recently started a Facebook group. So basically it's called XL Fitness, AXEL Fitness. So it's a very close group. Like, so people who join the group, they can actually ask any questions they want. Then we have experts inside, including myself and another 2 more fitness coach, which will be helping to answer the questions. And we will be posting workouts every day, and then including the rest days. So there'll be like a program basically. So we have videos recorded, home videos recorded. So people who follow the group, they can actually follow the workout.
Mm.
And then we have nutrition, diets, and facts. And then we'll actually clarify every single one of them. So it's pretty much your...
Nice. Wait, do we need to pay to get in, or it's a FOC community?
It's FOC for the entire MCO period. So
Wow.
lucky you.
Well, at least something good came out of MCO, huh?
Yeah. So it's,
How about
it's pretty-
Preston?
Yeah.
How do we learn from you?
So guys, check me out on Instagram, all right? Press on Preston, all right? It's very simple. Pete, okay, I'm just gonna type it down, all right?
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
wait, but on Facebook, for those of you who are on Facebook, I would send you guys the link. Okay, let me write it down for you. So Excel Fitness, that would be for Daniel. And then for Preston would be Instagram, which is Press on Preston. Okay.
Yeah, so generally speaking, on there I post a lot on firstly mindset coaching, because I believe when it comes to transforming your body, it's not just about workout, diet, and all these kind of things. It's about really creating that mental belief or that belief that you can actually transform your body, right? It's not just about doing the reps, it's about transforming your mindset to allow you to do that reps. I believe that some of you, when you first start, just going to the gym is a problem really, or even just forcing yourself to do 20 push-ups at home is a problem. So how can you overcome that? So these are kinds of things that I actually address. And then of course we talk about the technical aspects as well, where I talk about how you can actually diet properly, how you can enjoy foods that you love, and how you can actually train properly. So you can go on my Instagram, everything is there. You can also bounce on to my Telegram group chat as well. And I'll be launching a few more initiatives this year, so feel free to check it out. And I want to do something special for you guys because of all this MCO and all this COVID-19 situation. It's going to be a time for me to really sit back and really think about how I can offer more value to you guys. So look out for that. Find ways. I'll be happy to help you guys if you've got any questions, and look forward for my launches, all these initiatives, and I can't wait to help you guys to achieve your goals.
Thank you, Preston. Hey, Daniel, check out the chat box. Someone's asking you a question.
Yeah.
She says what the post that Daniel showed. What's the difference between this and Cobra?
So it's coming from Yenro. Yeah, she said that what's the differences between the posts with
nice. Yenro is a very active member in Excel group. She's benefiting from it. So the post I showed just now. So the Cobra post, I suppose it's lifting your hand upwards. So for Superman, you're actually lifting it forward, and then you're actually giving a stretch, and you touch the back. You clap your hands at the back, and then you go back forward. So you're actually doing it's like
a semicircle
down in a way, but you're actually moving your hands over there. So you're getting that stretch over your legs. Hope that's it.
Like a breaststroke.
In a way, yes.
Got it. Wow, this is so cool. I feel like I just entered some martial arts competition. Can you show her the tiger stance? Like, is there a dragon stance and tiger stance?
There's a dragon stance. I have no idea. Maybe Preston can figure that out.
Is there dragon stance? Oh wait, Arthur, show us. Like we do our own stance, right? Remember?
What stance?
Our gym. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Our gym stance.
That's basically dance move. Right? That's not exercise. Okay, someone says, can Daniel please repeat his group name on Facebook? Alfonso, I've already put down Daniel's group name already. So you can check it out. It's Excel, right? Excel Fitness. And for those of you, AXEL. And then for those of you who want to follow Preston, and go check out his Instagram handle, which is @PressOnPreston. Okay, so there you go.
Also, feel free to check out Daniel Fong Instagram account. His handles is Daniel Fong WC.
Yeah.
We will definitely put out all the Instagram handles at the end of the show.
So I've actually sent this link right to a group of like 40s and 50s as entrepreneurs, because I feel like entrepreneurs require a lot of fitness level, right? And the first thing is that when they saw like Daniel and also Preston body, say like, "Jalat lo, how are we gonna survive this?" It's like, but could they work as a miracle so that we 14 days home workout? If after watching this, it's like, can I get the same body like them? So I think it's amazing, right? That we're learning so many tips, it's like we are getting so many insights. And plus, the good thing is that there's so many free lessons and so many free guides during this.
Yeah. No, we're not gonna let them off like that. I've always wanted to know who is stronger. Is it Preston from Singapore that's stronger, or Daniel from Malaysia that is stronger? So
well,
we are basically gonna get them on a challenge, and this challenge is called the Shark. Shark song, right? Baby Shark planks. So we're gonna watch the video first, just to let everybody get a sense of what I'm talking about. And so give me a second. But basically, we're gonna challenge them. We're gonna see who can do the baby shark challenge the best. Okay. So hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna do a share screen, and so that everybody can see.
So what we have done is that we have taken our plank challenge to a different level.
Yes.
So we make it in a fun, interactive way. Okay, so Eric is now playing. You get to see it's a group of the young girls, but of course, there's more attention on what the guy's gonna do.
Watch the guy. This guy.
Yeah. So this is the best part. We're coming to the best part right now.
Baby, where's the shark? Get the shark.
Baby shark.
You laggy on my end though.
Well, you even have a shot. It's like, you all prepare, Eric.
Okay, guys, enough. There's a lot of shark in the studio today. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, the baby shark, mother shark, papa shark is there.
Oh no, my laptop is dying. 1 second.
So we're gonna play this video, and we're gonna watch Daniel and Preston do the baby shark. All right. So if you guys are excited, please drop us. For those of you who are on Zoom right now, give a smiley face, give whatever emoticon you can think about. And for those of you on Facebook, quickly spam the heart emoticon so that we can, wow, that's a lot of heart
I think,
emoticons.
Eric, should we do this? Since it's about fitness, right? Everybody need to get inspired. So should we get everybody to decide whether for Daniel and Preston to do it is either with shirt or without shirt?
Oh.
Yeah, right on, huh? So to everyone is on Zoom and on Facebook, whether would you want Preston's and Daniel with or without shirt? So I'll leave you guys to decide that.
I guess they can.
Right now we start
the people on Zoom are going crazy right now. They're like, take off the clothes.
All right, it is shirtless then.
Well, we have to ask the people on Facebook as well, right? So those of you on Facebook, do you want to see Preston and Daniel shirtless? If you do, please let us know on the group chat. Hey, Arthur, am I gonna get banned from Facebook?
Everyone in Zoom says shirtless. Thank you so much, guys. I think, oh hell yeah, no, that's right.
We're doing all the girls a big favor, okay? All the girls watching this show, you can thank me and Arthur later on. Okay?
Right.
So let's see how's the response on Facebook, yeah?
Well, the girls are all so excited right now, huh? They're like,
oh my god, guys. Okay.
Without hesitation. So who are we gonna start off first then?
Without hesitation. I thought we're gonna do it together. Or are we gonna make them do it together or what?
Well, why not? I think it's for the pleasure of all viewers. I think we do it for more times, to enjoy the video.
Okay.
We do it individually. I mean, each video takes about 3.5 minutes, so there's 7 minutes to watch, guys.
No, this is only a 1 minute shark.
Okay, we're not gonna do 1 minute, don't worry, guys.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready?
I kind of forgot how it's supposed to go.
You just watch it and
let's follow it on the screen.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. The people on Facebook have also spoken, so please take off your clothes.
All right.
I can't imagine this is the first time I'm doing a show where my guests have to take off their clothes.
Oh my God.
Pauline Chua is very happy about this. Pauline is actually a client of mine. She's a corporate client from HR, and she's so excited. Right, let's make her day, okay?
Yeah, I think Irene Goes is just commenting on Zoom. Irene Goes commenting many times. She even have emoji for her mouth.
Okay, so who starts first, Preston or Daniel?
I don't know. Preston, you want to go first or should I go?
Preston, could you please take off your clothes? Oh no, Preston's gonna hate me for saying this, but Preston, please.
I know. Preston is Eric's personal trainer, so it's all the time. All right,
Woohoo!
my first webinar, and here we are getting topless people.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's after all the fitness and health episode, right? So it's kind of weird if they don't do that. So, we suddenly see a big bum on Facebook. All right, so Preston, are you ready? I'm gonna start the music, and get ready.
Right, that's right.
Get ready.
Right, yep. Starting.
Baby shark.
Right. Legs are spreading out.
Shark.
Oh yeah.
Shaka doo doo doo.
And then after your hands and the legs. Right.
Go for it.
Go Preston, okay. Now it's up and down.
Shark. Shaka doo 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 doo, grandma shaka doo 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 doo, grandma shaka doo doo.
Alright, this is the time you bring all the
shark
shark out. Your papa, your mama shut up.
Wait, how do I do this? Yeah.
It looks easy, but it's not easy at all,
Hey, go, Preston.
Right, okay, this is such a good hit class then. Actually, guys, it's so true. You guys can actually refer to this video.
Last one already.
Shark plank challenge, and could take this as a good workout also.
It's the end.
Yeah.
Seems really tough.
You gotta do this. Woo! Big round of applause for Preston.
Now, Preston, now get close and make sure all the viewers are able to see your six packs, and everybody will get motivated. So if you get the health and fitness right, so everybody
Daniel,
start working out there.
Arthur, are you excited? You seem to be extra excited. I noticed.
Of course, why not?
What?
I mean, it's about fitness and health, right? I mean,
I'm so amused. All right, Danny, are you ready?
I'm ready, but I'm not gonna take off my clothes because I'm a bit cold.
Yeah, right. No way. Preston,
everybody's going for
clothes.
shirtless, man.
That's
Come
a
on, don't be
horrible
shy.
excuse.
It's very
Preston
simple. Just turn off the
can do it.
aircon. Daniel,
What's
just turn off the aircon, Daniel.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Hey,
I'm
You see, in
taking this
Singapore, we
video
very
seriously,
abide by rules, right? No. You also take off clothes, we take off clothes. So.
yeah.
I'm not in my best form right
Except for
now.
the host, the host can never take out shit.
No, cannot. Host take off, nobody will join the
The
show
host,
anymore.
you don't know where one, yeah. That will never happen. We gotta really keep it halal, right?
I'm shy. I'm a bit shy.
Okay, are you guys ready? Wait,
Alright.
Everyone
are you
has
ready?
gone ready to your Instagram account. I've seen all your topless pictures, right or not?
Yeah, they can see it. It's fine. I'm a bit shy. I haven't
Daniel's shy lah. Come on. Arthur, don't do that to him, you know. Next time he will never join our show anymore. You know what? Next time no guest will ever join our show.
Yeah, and Irene is right now is asking, please. Okay, I'm just gonna paraphrase as Irene, yeah. Now she's even so excited, like, can I do live via Zoom with another friend simultaneously? See,
Yeah,
like,
who is
Daniel
Irene
here.
Go? She's like
Daniel.
super. I think she's like Daniel's big fan or something like that.
Totally, Irene is telling all the love over there.
You know. Okay, so
disappointing.
are you ready, Daniel?
I did a video. Okay. I have another computer here that actually plays the video. So
Okay, great.
all right.
All right, can you zoom out the panelist screen? What do you mean by that? Okay, ready?
Okay.
And how do we increase how do we make sure that people can see? Oh, for those of you who want to see Daniel Fong, right, or you want to see anybody, just double click on their box. If you double click on their box will be bigger. And that's how you do it. All right, ready, Daniel, go.
Wait, it's a bit laggy though, your screen. Okay. So
Right now?
Baby
Okay.
shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do do do, baby shark.
Alright, we're just gonna use our hand and dance.
I think I'm a bit lost.
It's the same.
Oh yeah, it's such a good workout. I'm gonna still work out on this video.
Am I doing it wrong? Am I supposed to lie down?
Yep.
This is hard, man.
Quick.
Right, okay, now the top part.
Sorry.
That's the mountain. I'm back to your plank.
This is a weird move.
Yeah, this is.
Woo!
All right, awesome.
Boss.
Awesome, thank you so much, Daniel. All those that shirtless, you lost
Arthur
like,
has been
50.
extremely excited.
Hey, Daniel, how's the workout though? Daniel and Preston, like you guys did the workout. It's only 1 minute plus. Is it very intense? Is it tiring? Huh?
It's actually okay.
It's alright, yeah.
It's not very difficult. Honestly, I thought it was difficult. Maybe because we do 1 minute, so I'm like.
Wow. You see, that's the difference between fitness coaches and normal people.
But can it be considered a good workout videos for people who wants to just have like a basic workout? I think it looks quite intense, right? Eric, like, are you able to do that?
I think it could be more intense. That's
Ooh.
Wow.
better.
You know something, Daniel? Maybe you and Preston, you guys should do your version of the baby shark workout. Like, still use the same song, but you guys design your own. Then we follow, right? Like you post it on Facebook and then tag us and then we go do it. And then when we finish doing it, we tag you back. Wouldn't it be nice? Like encourage everybody to enjoy while working out.
All right.
Sure. Elisa is asking, Eric and Arthur, what's the hand move for? Well, I mean, me and Arthur, right? We need to at least participate, you know. So obviously, you know, we're not gonna take off our clothes. So we would just try to do some action, right? Yeah, Arthur?
Really want to spoil the segment, yeah. I mean, since it's right?
Okay, guys, we have 4 more minutes. Wow, can you imagine 1 hour just passed like that? And maybe, you know, we'll wrap it up by asking Daniel and Preston to share with us some tips. You know, obviously, right now, many of us are very afraid to fall sick, right? We may not be COVID-19, but if you just fall sick, you know, and we don't want to go to a clinic. So do you guys have any tips for us on how we can stay healthy? How can we boost our immunity so that we can remain healthy and fit throughout this whole entire period?
Anyone want to go first?
All right. Thanks, Preston. So I think one of the most important part is to actually maintain, not to abuse the time you have at home, actually, because when we're at home the whole day, we might actually sleep really, really late. We might not even know the difference of the time. So I suggest you guys to actually keep on track and sleep at an orderly manner, as in like the time. If you sleep at 10 p.m., 11 p.m., that's fine. I started off my first MCO week by sleeping at 4, almost for 3-4 days.
What were you doing at 4 o'clock? You're like watching Netflix or what?
Watching Netflix, playing games, and then I've been editing some videos as well.
Oh, nice.
So I realized that's
Government
bad.
says it's a holiday.
It's like a holiday, you know. And yeah, I think that's number 1. And number 2, perhaps on a better diet, so on a more balanced diet. And then you have to be consistent with your nutritions as well. Antioxidants, food that actually helps to boost your immune system. You got to be consistent in them. You can't be expecting to actually eat vitamin C today and expect yourself to be stronger tomorrow. It doesn't work like that. It has to be consistent.
So wait, let's see if we can remember what you just said. So obviously we need to try to still sleep our 7 to 8 hours.
Yes.
But what kind of vitamins should we eat again? Antioxidants. What else?
Antioxidants, they you can find them in food. A lot of food, they have different types of nutrients. And then I think you can take your vitamin C's, fish oil. Fish oil is really important. And then to reduce inflammation in your body as well. And that's about it, you know, like have a healthy diet, work out regularly as well. And try not to abuse the time you have. That's basically it.
Got it. Wow.
Daniel, I got a question for you, Daniel. I mean, a lot of people are doing home cooking right now. Could you maybe share your home cooked recipe? I believe you also have started already doing some home cooking, right, for yourself, right? So maybe like it's all about balanced diet, right? Yeah. So maybe you could share what are the kind of meals, ingredients that you cook just to ensure that people are able to boost up their immune system.
Well, for starters, I would suggest I wouldn't want people to deviate from their regular lifestyle for too much. If, for example, today a person which want to start to be healthy and to be able to do fitness, he can't do my diet immediately. It's just like immediately you got to have a drastic change. So I would suggest you can start off with without processed food. You can start laying off processed food because maybe we are staying at home. We might actually consume a lot of Indomie, Maggi we fry our own Maggi goreng, Maggi soup.
Oh, guilty. And canned food.
Canned food, you know, try to avoid
chips.
Stuff. Yeah, try to avoid that for starters. Then from there, if you actually avoid them and actually stop them, you can actually see a drastic change, how you look and how you feel, maybe within a time frame of 1 week or 2 weeks, you know. It's amazing, yeah.
Thank you. Preston, how about you? Any tips for us?
Yeah, I also agree with Daniel. You know, end of the day, if today you're locked down, you know, you're stuck at home, I think it's all about choices. I mean, it comes to as basic as, you know, sleeping enough and sleeping properly.
Wait, sleeping enough is how many hours?
7 to 9 hours.
Wait, 7 to 9 hours?
Anything less than 6, all right, it's considered as sleep deprivation. Or they actually did a study on this. But otherwise, generally speaking, if let's say you are the sort, you know, that somehow find that just sleeping 6 hours is good enough, or you wake up, you feel amazing, then okay, sure, you know, you could be an abnormal, you could be the outlier, you know. So go ahead. But generally speaking, everybody should sleep about 7 to 9 hours. So I mean, sleep does a lot of you know, wondrous things to your body. It helps your hormones function properly. It helps you function properly in general. Keeps your mood high and stuff like that. And you know, adding on also regarding nutrition as well. I mean, if you're stuck at home and you're the sort that don't really audit the kind of foods you have in your fridge or your pantry, right? You know, you buy all that nonsense snacks, okay? So probably it's going to be a bit harder for you because you're going to be relying on willpower to succeed in terms of your nutrition plan. So what you want to do then is don't make life so difficult for yourself. Why you want to... why do you want
Obviously, your dog agrees with you, Preston. She's like, stop talking, Preston. Stop
Loving
talking.
the owner so much.
So cute.
I mean, don't make life difficult for yourself. You know, don't rely on willpower, because willpower fluctuates on the day-to-day basis, and even on a very time kind of basis, right? Morning you wake up, got a lot of willpower. At night, by the end of the day, you're probably eating a tub of ice cream if you leave it in the fridge, the freezer, right? So, I mean, the worst case, of course, or rather the best kind of approach that you can do is to throw it out or not eat it at all. But I mean, it's all about lifestyle. End of the day, you can eat your ice cream, but what are you doing on top of your ice cream? Are you eating better? Are you eating Indomie all 3 meals, or are you actually taking care of other 3 meals and then adding on ice cream? You know, just like I tell my clients, all about sustainability, it's about lifestyle. It's not, you know, you don't have to eat a black and white kind of diet, you know, like, like what I tell Eric all the time, you know, you don't have to diet, but just go eat a bit better. You know, you can enjoy roti prata, but what are you doing apart from the roti prata?
Eric eats a lot of junk food when he
Hey, what are you doing here?
Always processed food. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yes, plenty to give out.
Right. So we've got sleep, we've got nutrition. Then the next thing as well, what Daniel said also, we make use of your time, you know, make use of your time, you know, you get a workout in. Alternatively, I also want to add on something, it's about taking care of your mental health. I mean, being locked down is no joke, guys. I mean, you know, being in isolation, staying at home, especially if you're living alone by yourself, it's going to be quite challenging in terms of mental health, right? So instead of just watching Netflix, maybe take the time to read a book, maybe take the time to, like what Arthur has done before, he said connected with old friends, right? Maybe do that as well. Maybe take the time to explore things about yourself, you know, learn new skills, learn whatever, you know, take it as a time of self-development. I think that's very important, especially, come on guys, it's a 2-week break, right? And you never know how life's going to be like for the next, I don't know, 1 week, 2 weeks, maybe a few months. So why not take the opportunity to grow? At least that's how I see it.
Someone on Facebook asking you guys some questions. They are asking Daniel, Preston, what is your favorite food?
Oh, wow. Okay.
You're surely going to be unhealthy food, right?
That's why Arthur one's asking me and you, right? They're asking,
nobody. We're just the host today, don't worry.
Yeah.
I expected that.
So for me,
yes.
I actually like fried chicken a lot.
Blasphemy!
So that's like KFC. I mean, Eric, we've eaten KFC before, so yeah, KFC is it's life. So anyway, basically anything fried chicken. So just yesterday I actually had McSpicy, but I think McSpicy to me is like kryptonite for Superman, because whenever I eat McSpicy, right, it's so nice, but then I suffer later at night because
How do you suffer?
It hurts my stomach so bad. Can you guys relate? You know, like when you eat McSpicy, do you guys get stomach pain? Because I do all the time. I didn't eat McSpicy for 5 years. Yesterday I decided to try. I'm like, oh my god, I regret it.
That's what I heard. You can get diarrhea actually.
Yeah.
No, are you sure?
Yeah, a lot of my friends, as I had the McSpicy, like Malaysia, we have like the triple spiciness, right? Everyone is like just going through diarrhea like after eating that.
Oh my god! But you know, like every McSpicy fan, you know, we'll still eat it and then we just complain and regret later. So, but generally speaking, fried chicken is what I like. Yeah.
No, so I would, before we go to Daniel, I don't understand. I mean, I'm asking on behalf of everybody else, right? That you're obviously eating fried food is your favorite food, but how do you still be able to look the way you look?
So, like I mentioned earlier before, it's not about just avoiding certain foods. Sure, you can do that. You know, I mean, I'm all for it if you've got that discipline to avoid certain foods. But I mean, I'm not like, you know, I'm not an athlete, at least not anymore. I don't compete. I don't desire to be like 8% body fat all the time. You know, I kind of like my lifestyle now, still eating whatever I like, go out with my family. I mean, now we don't go out, of course, but we eat proper food. Eat foods at home and everything. So I enjoy that kind of foods that majority of people eat still. But end of the day, it's all about not just avoiding, but what can you do on top of that? That's my approach. So this is the kind of thing that I recommend. My approach is a bit different. I don't get people to diet per se, but I get people to make better choices and actually just weighing out the pros and cons and actually finding a sort of a balance. All right, that's how I do it.
Thank you, Danny. How about you? What's your favorite food?
I like Japanese food a lot. And actually, I would say like if I could eat something until like continuously until the day I die, it would be Japanese food like sushi. And of course, during this I actually think about Japanese food most of the time during this end.
Can you do Japanese food then by yourself?
Yeah, I just had soba with salmon. But it doesn't taste anything like the one I had outside. So that's terrible. So other than that, I don't. What else do I like? I like burgers a lot.
Oh,
I like burgers, but I don't have them often. I remember the last Ramly burger. I'm not sure if Singapore has it. Ramly burger.
yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
yes.
We have it in
My last
Pasar
Ramly
Malam.
burger
Yeah.
was, I think it was last year around like August when my friend came back from US. Then we went out and then we were like, hey, let's get some Ramly burger. And that's the last time I had it, and it was amazing.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Do you get it single stack or do you get double stack?
Always special, man. Ramly
We can
burgers.
get triples if we want to,
Just
man.
So man,
burger.
We can get quadruple, triple also, man.
Yeah.
Well, to the normal people out there, including me and Arthur, I think now we don't feel so bad, right? So what I'm hearing from you guys is it's okay to eat all the food that we enjoy as long we balance it out with healthy food that you have just mentioned.
I think
Serene is saying Daniel is making me hungry. Serene is
And I think
Facebook.
Eric, this is so important, right? I mean, it's just so such in a disbelief is to hear from these two fitness enthusiasts, and this is what their favorite food is.
Yep.
It really contradicts of how they look like, right? But eventually they're just humans after all. Like a lot of people idolize their body physique.
A lot of people idolize their body. Who?
Eventually all the girls, I mean, Irene Go is definitely Irene Go is definitely one
Irene,
of our
watching you, Irene.
but eventually things it's such a good takeaway that for us, they're just humans after all. Their accessibility to food is similar to us. But what's more important is it's really doing the right things in order for them to stay healthy and fit.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the time we have, unfortunately, gentlemen. I just want to say thank you so much, Preston and Daniel, for spending an hour with us. If anything, I think we had so much joy and laughter. And I still think that at the end of the day, laughter is still the best medicine. So if we can, hang out with people that we enjoy being with, we can have a good laugh like what we just did the entire 60 minutes with all of you on Facebook and all of you on Zoom. We would like you to continue joining us every Monday, 9 p.m. Singapore time, Malaysia time, where we're going to just have a chat, not just with our guests, but with you guys, spend time together and, do fun stuff together as well, right? What do you think, Arthur?
Maybe Eric, before we totally just dismiss this, why not you share what you're going to plan to do for the next 2 weeks or for this MCO then? I mean, Singaporeans have started, so have you planned out a schedule, or are you just going to do, maybe you're going to consider start doing TikTok? So I tried daring Eric to do TikTok and he says,
no,
that. But come on.
I can't dance.
Come on. But you just say, right? Laughing is the best therapy, right?
Yeah, it is. Okay. So me doing stupid things and then letting people laugh at me. Okay.
Why not? That's best, right? Like, see that
charity work
that has his discreet as a TikTok account, millions of viewers. He never shared that even on Instagram, right?
Yeah, no. It's a secret account. Well, but strangely, I haven't really felt the full gravity of a lockdown yet. Obviously, the only thing that's being impacted right now is my Friday nights and Saturday nights, because Friday night and Saturday night are my social nights. But other than that, I'm not traveling too much, but I'm creating a lot of content on social media, which is what I'm doing right now with you guys. So not so bad yet. I think I'm just a bit worried when in future we cannot even get out of our house. That would be scary for me. So yeah. Otherwise, I think it's great. But with Zoom and with this, I think I think the extroverts in all of us, we would still be able to socially connect. So we might be physically distanced, but I don't think we need to be distanced emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So that's why we have the show, which is hashtag home, but not alone.
Yeah. Well, social distancing is not about social disconnecting, right?
So
I mean,
true.
it's not we're completely cutting off from our universe, from our friends. But very importantly, now is the best time for us to be connecting with the people that we truly love. We haven't been keeping in touch, and we're able to do so many things via online. So yeah, I mean, so to second what Eric said, you may feel lonely, but you're never alone. Because
let's give everybody a big virtual hug, shall we?
Oh, this is something what
everyone,
I mean.
big virtual hug.
Physical, human connection.
Hey, come on. Yeah, big hug, big hug. Right, so anyway, these are the handles for Preston and Daniel. And later on in our Facebook group chat, Facebook Live, I would also put down their groups that you can join, that you can stay in touch with. And for those of you who are meeting me and Arthur for the first time, these are our handles as well. So we have quite a number of followers, Preston's followers and Daniel followers who are here for the first time. So this is how you stay in touch with us. And we just want to let you know that Home But Not Alone is going to be happening every Monday, Singapore, Malaysia time at 9 p.m. sharp on Zoom. We'll be doing it on Facebook Live as well. And in our next episode, we're going to be focusing on food. So we have invited two chefs, home chefs, who's going to teach us how to whip up some home recipe. Daniel, maybe we can get a chef to teach us how to make some good Japanese food. So if you guys are thinking about looking at creative ways that you can whip up delicious, healthy food at home, you have to join us next Monday. We will be announcing, we'll be sending you the links in a short while. And on top of that, we will be playing more games as well. So if you guys got any interesting games that you want to play with us, do let us know in the comment section below too. All right, Arthur, anything you want to say?
Well, thank you so much for participating. It's our pilot episode. There are few parts, so we may just laugh ourselves, but most importantly, that is to really keep everybody entertained. So love of them, live well, and love much.
Yeah, Preston, Daniel, final words. Over to you guys.
Well, hi. Well, thanks everyone for joining again. And thanks Eric and Arthur for having Daniel and myself for this, first episode of your live series. So I think it's good to be here, and hope I offered you guys some value and really help you guys with health and fitness. And for those of you who are still in lockdown, you guys can do it. I think how many more days left? Or are you guys?
We have 2 more weeks.
Oh God. It's okay, guys. Home But Not Alone will be around.
Yeah.
Guys, so
Every Monday, 9 p.m.
All right, so 2 more weeks.
Daniel?
Make the weeks count, guys. Don't waste it, right?
Nice.
So that's
Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us and watching our Zoom. It's my first time on Zoom, and thank you Eric and Arthur for organizing this. And it's good to see Preston again after so many years. So I hope that we gave you some values in fitness, and like what Preston said, make your 2 weeks count. Like really be productive. This could be, in fact, be the most productive weeks of your life as well. You never know.
Well done, well said. All right, so thank you guys very much, and have a good night. Remember to sleep your 7 to 8 hours tonight, and we'll see you in a week's time on Monday, 9 p.m. sharp. #home but not alone.
You can tag us on Instagram or any social media accounts. Hey, Eric, how come your eyes are so small? Where's your eyes? I cannot even see you.
Because it's past bedtime.
But do you think it's Eric or mine is more home but not alone? Oh, yours very scary. Way.
What?
Okay. This is we haven't chopped it off, right? I'm just looking at the eyes.
Hey, people are saying that it was pretty brilliant, the photo, because it kind of reminds them of the show Home Alone.
I know. We actually concluded it right. Literally, I hope that it's on Netflix still. Because it's really part of my plan is to watch this. Do a Home Alone marathon.
Hey, anyway, guys, wait, are we switched off already? Oh, we're still recording. Hey, guys, it's really, from the bottom of my heart, I really think that this is fantastic. It's great that we're putting out positive content out there and making people laugh and learning something. So thanks, guys, Daniel, Preston. I'll see you soon, okay? See you guys.
Thank you so much, Daniel, Preston. Thank you. Yeah.
Preston, I'll see you for workout soon.
Much. Everyone on Facebook and Zoom for joining us. Thank you. Woo.
Bye.
See you next week, next Monday.
9 p.m. sharp.
Yep, 9 p.m. sharp. We'll entertain you.
How do I switch off?